Hi, it's Alan from GoblinWow.com. Today we're going to look at the new Tycoon add-on for World of Warcraft. It is the first in-game gold guide. Okay, the first thing you should notice now that we're in Stormwind is the giant floating orb. That is the add-on, and it's pretty easy to manipulate that by dropping and dragging. You can minimize it to shrink it, and so you can put it pretty well anywhere that you want. Okay, we're just going to take a quick scan of the auction house, and that way we'll have accurate pricing information, and I can show you how this add-on works. Okay, what I do to open up the add-on is click on the tiny T button on the add-ons orb that I showed you earlier. That brings you up a box that looks a lot like the standard auction house box, but it is not. Now you'll notice three tabs: Gathering, Farming, Crafting. Since the Gathering tab comes up first, let me explain how that one works. What's going to show up in that box is a list of items that your character can gather based upon your character's gathering skills. If you're a miner, you're going to see ore. If you're a herbalist, you're going to see herbs. And what it's going to show you is, of the items that you can gather, which one is the most profitable for you to go out and farm right now on your realm at the time since you took the last scan. So it's almost real time. It also gives you an estimate of how much you can make an hour out farming these particular items, and if you mouse over the item itself, you can get a list of additional items that you're going to pick up as a result of farming that particular item. If you click on the crafting tab, it's going to show you the most profitable items for you to craft using your crafting skills. Kind of a neat little thing is you can also, towards the bottom of the box, scroll down through the various professions in the game, allowing those of you with multiple characters, which a lot of you have, to pick what the most profitable items are going to be for you to craft across all your characters. The final tab is called Farming, which is kind of odd, but basically that's just items that you can go out and farm, not using your professions. This particular character gets Ember Silk Cloth because she's not a tailor. So, since I think I've covered that, we're going to shift gears a little bit. I'm going to show you how this actually works out in the field, gathering materials. Okay, the first thing you'll notice is that I hit the small T again on the orb, in the in-game orb, and then I went to the and highlighted the Twilight Highland herbs. And then I hit the go button that's kind of on the bottom of the big window that pops up. And what that does is it activates my map for this particular zone that's part of the add-on. The first thing you'll notice is a bright yellow line in the mini-map. And if you look at my bigger map, you'll see my entire route on that. Now this is far superior to any map that you can get in any gold guide that's kind of in the ebook format, or even if you use one of the free plugins that shows you where the various nodes are in the game. This particular map, if you follow it in its entirety, you will hit every node that's in any particular zone. I don't care if you're doing herbs or ore, and you end up with just an astronomical amount of stuff than you do is if you would have followed one of those conventional maps that everybody else is using that's available for free or they've got from some ebook. They're all flying the same route. You're doing a different route with this plugin, and you're getting literally on this particular, in the Twilight Highlands, I usually get about 10 times the number of herbs that I would if I would have used one of those other maps. So I mean, it's just on that alone, just this particular feature of this add-on, it makes it kind of worth the money. I mean, I could the ability to calculate the which items are profitable to craft is nice. I mean, and it saves a lot of time, but if you've been doing the profession for a while, you probably already know whether a particular item is profitable or not to craft. And so, I mean, but by far, this is the greatest value are the in-game maps that and the in-game valuation of which particular item to farm. You know, if you're a particular ore, a particular herb,